Hello, I'm Coach John Shepherd, and in this video we're going to talk about how you can get the most from your speed and power training. And we're going to look at some technical aspects and how you can neurally apply yourself to develop those vital qualities. Loren Seagrave is one of the world's elite coaches. Listen to what he's saying here.
Well, if you can save 5 milliseconds on the ground and 5 milliseconds in the air, you save 1/100th of a second per step.
And you're only going to do that if you train optimally, so utilizing your neural and your physical capacity to the max. But there are also some other elements that you need to be aware of. Back to Loren.
And so the goal oftentimes is to reduce the amount of time that it takes to put the force into the ground by just 5 milliseconds. And reduce the amount of time that it takes to recover the leg by another 5 milliseconds. Now, in this case, these athletes, because of the speed at which they're traveling, are taking somewhere between 41 and 47 steps. Let's say 45. Well, if you can be successful at save a little time on the ground, save a little time in the air, you can see right away that you've just run almost a half a second faster.
Making those savings is perhaps more about how you neurally and skillfully train. When you perform a long jump or do a series of bounds, any activity that is full on, high intensity, your body and your mind has to do things automatically. Now that's built up through plenty of training time, repetition, but those repetitions have to be at a certain level overall, and you need to be able to send the signals through your body to generate that rapid force, that speed of movement, and that neural activation.
They're able to recruit the largest motor units very quickly, very soon.
Motor units can be seen as keys to being able to turn on the largest, most power-producing bundles of fast-twitch muscle fibre in the body. They need a lot of neural and electrical energy to be switched on.
And these large motor units are almost always the fastest motor units. The concept of preinnervation is real important. What preinnervation is that you can think of it as anticipatory firing. So when I'm going to hit the ground, I don't wait till I hit the ground to send the message down. I have to advance the spark such that the muscle is already starting to contract. You might not have movement, but it's starting to contract when you hit the ground. This increases the ability to have that bounce.
So, to get that activation of those fast-twitch motor units, you have to be in the zone. You have to mentally want to move as quickly and as powerfully as you can. Now this is much easier to do in a gym environment where you can focus on a particular movement and the muscles and other soft tissue that produce the power and speed. You have to overload your system so that it's not easy. So you need to really drive that weight up, and it's got to be a heavy weight. It's all about focusing that energy and that ability to recruit the largest, most powerful of motor units. And hopefully that ability will then transfer into your sprinting and your jumping. As Loren was alluding to, the elite athletes seem to be able to better utilize their muscle firing and coordination and co-contractions in order to produce power. But I think this is something that obviously can be improved upon with the right training and applications. If you've been following my videos over the last couple of months, you'll know that I've been trying to speed up the athletes in terms of their reactivity and their cadence and their eccentric ability, for example, and this is going to have an effect on the way their muscles and motor units are recruited and fire. and hopefully that is going to up their performance.
The fastest sprinters, before they leave the ground, are already dorsiflexing their foot. They're sending messages down to dorsiflex the foot, which facilitates the recovery of the thigh moving forward.
This is complex stuff, particularly when you delve into the research that goes with this, in terms of the coactivation of muscles, for example, when drop jumping. So, for everyday coaches and athletes out there, my take on it is to keep working at high intensities I should say, and work on practices that try to create maximal neural stimulation. This should create automatic responses in the way that the body creates power and force, which will then transfer into improved jumping and sprinting. This research here with elite triple jumpers showcases the pre-activation, the co-contractions of muscles before hitting the ground. So the triple jumpers are automatically and unconsciously preparing. Obviously, all this needs to be done within a balanced and progressive and systematically specific training program. I'll explain further in future videos, but for now, good luck with any training and competitions that you may have, and do subscribe to the channel and leave any comments you may have in the section below or through my other social media. If you'd like to support the channel or become a better coach or athlete, then do check out the members area on the site. Go to the channel's homepage and click on join, and you'll see the various offers that are available. At coach athlete level, for example, you'll get a monthly exclusive video and regular community posts that talk about biomechanics and other aspects that will improve you as a coach or athlete. And for just $1.99 a month, you can support the channel and help me to produce the content that I'm doing at the moment. If you would like information on the FREELAP timing system, which is accurate to 2/1000th of a second and is extremely portable and works via Bluetooth and your smart device, then do get in contact with me. Likewise, if you'd like information on the Nurokor Mi TOUCH bioelectricity device, which is great for recovery, injury rehabilitation, sports massage, and even the enhancement of sports performance, then do get in contact.